Have you ever pondered how your summer vacation could suddenly become a medical crisis? It might sound dramatic, but the truth is, for summer travelers, heat-related illnesses are a significant concern, particularly during scorching weather. These conditions, like heat stroke, can sneak up on you unexpectedly, transforming your enjoyable getaway into a potential health emergency. Here's the thing, our bodies are meant to sustain a certain temperature. However, during extended periods of intense heat, such as summer vacations or during El Niño, our bodies can find it difficult to stay cool. This can lead to a variety of health issues, with heat stroke being one of the most serious. However, heat stroke isn't the only concern for us summer travelers. There are other heat-induced health complications that can arise. Although they may not be as immediately life-threatening as heat stroke, they can still significantly affect our health and well-being. Stay tuned as we unravel the mystery behind these summer-induced health complications. Heat stroke stands as the most severe among heat-related illnesses, particularly during summer travels. But what exactly is it? To put it simply, heat stroke occurs when your body overheats, often as a result of prolonged exposure during long hikes or beach days under the sun. When your body's temperature spikes to 104 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, that's when heat stroke sets in. It's a state where your body's natural mechanisms for dealing with heat, like sweating, just can't keep up. This can turn a fun summer outing into a dangerous situation. Your body, with its internal thermostat situated in your brain, known as the hypothalamus, works tirelessly to keep your internal temperature within a safe range. However, during extended periods of exposure to intense heat, say at a beach or on a trail, your hypothalamus may struggle to do its job effectively. Heat stroke can be triggered by two main causes: classic and exertional. Classic heat stroke happens in hot, humid weather, such as during a summer vacation in tropical climates, especially with a lack of ventilation or air conditioning. It's most common among the very young, the elderly, and people with chronic illnesses. Exertional heat stroke, on the other hand, is instigated by intense physical activity under the hot sun, like a vigorous hike or an intense game beach volleyball. Healthy, active people are most at risk, especially during summer holidays. Symptoms of heat stroke can range from a throbbing headache, dizziness, and nausea to a rapid, strong pulse and hot, dry skin. More severe symptoms include confusion, seizures, and loss of consciousness. The implications of heat stroke are grave. It is a condition that should never be underestimated. It can inflict damage to your brain, heart, kidneys, and muscles if not treated urgently. The damage escalates the longer treatment is postponed, heightening your risk of serious complications or even death. In conclusion, understanding heat stroke is essential for everyone, especially those who love to travel during the summer. It's a silent, swift menace that can sneak up on anyone who isn't cautious about their sun exposure or strenuous physical activity in high temperatures. Heat stroke is a serious condition, but it's not the only health issue that can arise from prolonged exposure to the sun during those long summer days. And that's what we'll be exploring next. Heat stroke is indeed the most severe, but a spectrum of heat-related illnesses can pose potential hazards, particularly for those of us who love to travel during the summer. So let's delve into some of these health complications that can arise from prolonged heat exposure, with a focus on situations summer travelers might encounter. First on the list is heat exhaustion. Imagine you're hiking on a hot day, the sun is beating down, and the trail is longer than you anticipated. This is a prime situation for heat exhaustion to occur, as your body overheats due to strenuous physical activity in high temperatures. Symptoms can range from heavy sweating and rapid pulse to dizziness, fatigue, and nausea. If left untreated, heat exhaustion can escalate into heat stroke, so it's crucial to find shade, rest, hydrate, and cool down if you notice these signs. Next up, we have heat cramps. Think about spending a full day playing beach volleyball. These muscle spasms are a result of a loss of salt in water, often due to excessive sweating. You might feel these cramps in your legs, arms, or abdomen. The best way to handle heat cramps is to rest in a cool place, drink fluids, and gently stretch and massage the affected muscles. Then there's heat rash, also known as prickly heat or miliaria. Imagine having a picnic and lying on the grass under the sun for hours. This is a skin irritation caused by excessive sweating. It can appear as clusters of small blisters or red lumps, usually on the neck, chest, or in the folds of your skin. It can be itchy and uncomfortable, but typically resolves once the skin is cooled and dried. We mustn't overlook heat syncope either, which is a fainting episode or dizziness that occurs after prolonged standing or sudden rising from a lying or sitting position in a hot environment. Picture yourself watching an outdoor concert and suddenly feeling dizzy. This due to inadequate blood flow to the brain. If you experience this, find a shaded area to sit or lie down and slowly drink water or a sports drink. Each of these conditions is a stark reminder that bodies have boundaries. Prolonged heat exposure can push us past those boundaries and into perilous territory. But remember, knowledge is power. Understanding these conditions, their causes, and their symptoms is the first step in protecting ourselves. As we can see, they can be both a friend and a foe to summer travelers, but with awareness and precautions, you can protect yourself. While the threats of heat-related illnesses may seem intimidating, especially for summer travelers, rest that they are preventable and treatable. Prevention always outranks cure, and this statement holds notably true for illnesses. Let's discover the key steps travelers can implement for prevention. For starters, staying hydrated is vital. Whether you're on a long flight or an extended car journey, ensure you're consuming enough water. This aids in maintaining your body's fluid balance and cools down your temperature. Now let's discuss clothing. Opt for light-colored, lightweight, and loose outfits. These are your best allies on a summer trip. They reflect the sun's, allowing your body to cool down more efficiently. Don't forget to pack a wide-brimmed hat and sunglasses to shield your head and eyes from the sun's harsh rays. Also, it's essential to manage your sun exposure, especially during sightseeing. The sun's rays are strongest between 10 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. Aim to schedule outdoor activities outside these hours. If that's not feasible, seek shade and take frequent breaks to cool down. As for treatment, it's crucial to respond swiftly at the first sign of a heat-related illness. To a cooler environment, hydrate and rest. For severe incidents like heat stroke, immediately seek medical help. Cooling down the body is critical. Methods like a cool bath or damp cloths on the skin can be a lifesaver. By adopting these measures, you can relish your summer travels without the apprehension of these heat-related illnesses. Today, we've embarked on an informative journey about heat-related illnesses, especially pertinent to our summer travelers. We navigated through the details of heat stroke, its causes, symptoms, and repercussions. We also ventured into other heat-related hazards that can potentially disrupt our adventures. Crucially, we went over preventative measures and treatments, underlining the significance of hydration, seeking shade, and taking breaks. Keep in mind, an informed traveler is a safe traveler, so stay equipped, stay informed, and revel in your summer travels responsibly.